Top of the morning, y'all. What's up? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Want y'all to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit them notifications so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. Sorry about that. Want to give a shout out to the whole Lions Den, both basketball and boxing communities. We're not talking about neither one, um, but we're talking about some real life issues right now. Okay. Just gathering a matter of opinion through everybody. I want to thank all of my subs, both my new subs and as well as my day ones, for standing 10 toes down with me in this movement. All right, let's go ahead and get right to it. All right. I'm not going to waste too much time this morning jumping right into this. Um, Permitless carry. Okay. Now, as you know, I live in a state now. What's up with it, Ted? I live in a state now in Texas where um, you could carry a gun without a permit as long as it's concealed or in your glove compartment. Now if you have a an actual, like a big gun, like a machine gun, you can actually carry that out like a rifle. Um, you can carry that out in the open, but it has to be close to you. You can actually carry that out, but a lot of people don't do that because of the fear factor of everything. Um, and of course, when we get into talks of if you're a felon, then of course you have to abide by the rules. I think I forget how many years it is uh, before you can act. The state will allow you to carry a firearm after your felony thing has expired or whatnot. But what I want to talk, I was I was looking around, and I want to give a shout out to the brother Town Biz, because he put everybody on Town Biz. But Louisiana has allowing age in order, and this is going to take effect on July the 4th. And if you could be 18 years old and be able to carry a firearm without a permit. Now, look, man, I'm all for the right to bear arms. I'm all for the Second Amendment right, as it pertains to protecting your family, as it pertains to even protecting yourself, protecting your loved ones, protecting you know from from potential dangers that might take place. Hell yeah, you damn right. And I'm gonna make sure that my kids know how to shoot too as well. Okay. But here's the thing. Here's the problem with that. We all know that Louisiana. There's a lot of crime in Louisiana. It's not just New Orleans. Okay. Everybody just thinks it's the NO, but it's all over Louisiana. Okay. It's all over Louisiana. Whether we talk about Baton Rouge, whether we talk about um, uh, Lake Charles, Shreveport, all of that, because I have family over there. All you're doing is you're opening up a can of worms, and this is going to cause potentially a disaster that's about to take place with all of the crime that we already have. Okay, because you got lunatics out here that already expose their guns and their firearms on social media, you know what I'm saying, and thinking it's a way to market and to gain a whole bunch of, you know, views and likes and clicks and all of that other stuff. Then it's already marketed in the, you know, in the music and stuff like that. So what makes you think that, okay, now that these guys, they're able to get a hold of a gun, and some of these guys aren't taught when to use a gun, how to use a gun, or what it's actually for, and you're just letting these guys without any experience, you know, they don't have no, you know, and I'm talking about the ones that, you know, they just right at the ripe age of 18, ain't never went to no gun range, ain't never been taught to shoot a gun. They don't have no guys that have been in any type of, you know, military or, you know, even like law enforcement in their family, or even you know, just somebody that was probably on the streets to actually sit down with them, girl or boy, to tell them not only the what it's for, but also the dangers of what. They're not trying to hear that shit. None of them. And so they're gonna go out here, and then what's gonna end up happening is somebody's gonna, you know, you're gonna run into somebody that might have a light fuse or whatever, and they just they want to use any type of excuse or any type of reason just so they can use the gun just to gain that adrenaline. And that's what the potential problem could be. You know, I know some people don't want to hear this, they don't want to talk about this, they don't want to talk about stuff in our society, but look, we're going to talk about it. Because for those of y'all that got kids, and even if you don't have kids, you know what I'm saying? Even if you stay in a house where you got a lot of family members and you live in a poverty-stricken neighborhood, then this should apply to you. I really don't. What I see happening in a case like this is more bad than good. Okay, I mean, you got to look at what's going on in the places that have a lot of crime right now. Okay, the first thought that comes to my mind is Chicago. Now, I don't particularly know the gun laws in Chicago. What's up with it, Brown Chicken? The other thing to worry about is going to Texas, downtown, and gun Latinos and white. Well, about it is and I'm gonna, you know, Ted, I'm glad you bring all this up. This is something that really needs to be talked about. Look, I'm all for because when you go to the military, or you can get in the military at the age of 18, and you're gonna have to learn how to shoot. So you got to take it into account. You're gonna have a guy. You're gonna have these young soldiers that are gonna come back from basic training. They're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying, with all this adrenaline and stuff like that. There might be, somebody that might bump into you or something like that, and they might be 18 too. And because you think you all hot shit because you know in the military, or you think you this or you think you that, that's gonna give them more of a reason to cause confrontation. And then next thing you know, they have a light fuse. All you're doing is giving a guy that has no type of training, that they just see the gun, they see the they see the movies, they see this stuff on social media, they see all that stuff, and it's been glorified. And then next thing you know, that wants to give him more of a reason to try to pull that trigger or whatnot, not realizing that you got your whole life ahead of you. And you got to have somebody, like that, that's a little bit older to explain to them. Like with my son and my daughters, I'm explaining to them because, one of my daughters is, she's getting older, and then I have my other daughter. She's got a couple years, and then my son. But I'm still gonna allow them to know what a gun is. I'm also gonna explain the flip side to it too as well. Okay, because you gotta explain the flip side to it too. But don't nobody want to do that. Everybody just like, oh yeah, you can pull this strap. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? They want to look at the cool side. Because let's just call it what it is, man. A lot of these, and I'm talking to the fellas too, mainly on the fellas on this one. Man, when you got a gun and you know what I'm saying, you living that life, you out on the streets and stuff like that, a lot of women find that very sexy. I'm just being real with you. They find that very sexy. They find it scary and they find it dangerous, but at the same token, they want to be rolling with a dude that's packing heat. But you're not realizing that this dude got ops, and he don't care who's in the, he don't care. That op don't care about anybody that's affiliated with you. That's what you got to realize. And so you got a girl that she just love life and everything like that. And, she's, teenager and everything like that. She want to be with the, the hottest guy on the street and all that other stuff. And it not realizing you done opened up a can of worms. Right, it don't have no names. It don't have no names. And see, also you got to think about, mental health is really a big. It's always been a big problem, but they're just talking about it now. The media wants to say, oh, mental health and stuff like that. People already done have mental health. Hell, look at our. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it, Jerry? A lot of this is the thing about it, right? All you're doing is you're not doing anything to solve a situation like that. Okay, yeah, 21 people were tripping out when there was permitless carry and open carry in a place like Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Yet alone Texas. So now it's like it gives more of the people, like for California and New York, that's a whole nother ball game right there, because their gun laws are super strict. I know New York, they're super strict over there, but yet they still got a lot of crime over there in both New York and California. You said a lot of fellas mess with fine chick with crazy mindset wind up dead. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But listen, I want to make this abundantly clear, okay? I'm all for the Second Amendment. Protect yourself. If you're a female and you're a single woman and you ain't got no man, but you got kids and stuff like that, hell yes. We've had to go and go train women in our family how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Or you should carry a gun. And these are women that are might be possibly terrified of guns. I'm all for it. protect yourself. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of men that are afraid of guns. I got a couple of cousins, man. You know, man, they'll throw hands with you all day. They love to fight and everything. They like combat. Like hand to hand combat. But when it comes to guns, he's like, nah, I ain't messing with no guns. And some people are terrified of them. But in my opinion, it's good to have one. It's good to have one just in case, because you never know. Everybody don't think the same. Everybody's not, hey, how you doing? Good morning and all that other stuff. There's a lot of angry people in this world, and they want you to feel the way that they feeling. So yeah, I'm all for the right to bear arms, but okay, on July the 4th, when that takes effect in Louisiana, well, damn. Well, guess what's going to end up happening? You got 18-year-old, and I know it's just 3 years from 21. You know what I'm saying? Because look what happened at the spring break. For those of y'all that looked at my post, the spring break in Miami and Fort Lauderdale, where they had the brawl and stuff like that. I mean, look at situations like that. You got to think about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and while they're adults, they're considered adults. Their mind is still not fully developed into the peak mind. Your peak mind, really, honestly, you never stop growing, okay? But you still gotta grow as a human being. When you're 18, you are still learning. That's why they have age groups, right? That's why you have 0 to 5, right? That's why you have 5. I think what is it? 5 to 7 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Then they have 8 to 12, and then you got 13 to 17. Then you got 18 to 24, right? Then you got 25 to 30 to 34, I think it is. Then you got 35 and up. That's why they have classification of age, because your mind is not fully developed at certain stages of your life. That post was they're a bunch of kids. I'm 36. Yeah, okay, look, it's not hilarious though, Ted. Listen. I'm all for. I want to raise awareness too, though, because what if one of them would have had a knife? What if somebody did have a gun? You understand what I'm saying? And next thing you know, you got to think about it, man. That's what they do to get away from your parents. Chad, I don't know if you got kids. Brown Sugar, I know she does, and everybody else, right? You gonna let your kid go? You know what I'm saying? Spring break and everything like that. They gonna be in college. They gonna want to get away from you. Okay, let's just call it what it is. We know what they doing at spring break. Everybody ain't stupid, all right? It's gonna be a whole lot of effing, whole lot of drinking, whole lot of smoking, all that other bullshit. Okay? But we also got to look at the flip side too. It's gonna be confrontation. Right. Okay, so you gotta think, Ted, there's a lot of people that are 36. Like, I got a partner that's he's around your age or whatever. His kids are grown. So that's what I was saying. But the thing about it is, you allow your kid to, or you allowed your children to go to spring break, and they're gonna go anyways because they in college and they want to get away and stuff like that. You gotta think about it like that. You're gonna be the parent off of instinct. You're gonna be like, hey, is everything okay? And even if you don't have a kid or whatever, you might have a younger nephew. You know what I'm saying? You might have a younger niece or whatever that you're real close to and everything. Hey, call me when you get there. Everything that sort of thing. You understand what I'm saying? You being an uncle or somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in situations like that. Now I don't have any siblings, but I I'll have like younger cousins or whatever that might come around in my area or something like that that are much younger than me, and I make sure, hey, is everything all right with you? You need this, you need that, but more importantly, want to make sure that we protecting them too. Um, another thing is another thing that I gotta put out on the table too, man, is 1,000 Family Dollars are and dollar stores, Dollar Tree stores are shutting down. They are affiliated together. Um, this is partly because it's for a couple reasons. One, obviously, it's because of the decade high inflation that's going on. Okay. Also, Family Dollars have been severely understaffed. Okay, so they're shutting them down. It's a lot of people that, let's just call it what it is. They don't pay them people that much for the BS that they got to put up with. I I give props to anybody that works at a Family Dollar or a Dollar General, and then also, it's been an estimated. They've been fined an estimated $40 million because of the infestation of rats. That they've had a pest problem all over the United States in various stores. $40 million. That's a lot of money. Okay, for a franchise, and the franchise, the dollar, the Family Dollar and Dollar General, and Dollar Tree, their franchise has declined more than it's increased. Plus, you got to also think about it too. A lot of these Family Dollars and Dollar Trees, where are they at? They in the hood. Yeah, only getting paid $8.50, and some of these, I know where I'm from. Out a little bit ways from here, in Texas, Family Dollars was state getting robbed, or you have people that have confrontation inside of the dollar store. I remember one time. What's up with it, Steven? I see you in the building. You said small post office via shutting down. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. And we already know about the UPSs and all of that. Um, a lot of people lost their jobs too. They laid off a lot of people. I was gonna do something on that in terms of UPS too, and also the post office too as well. But I know at the Family Dollar, where I was from, man, that was the spot where you pretty much did everything. Okay, but I remember one time, man, these guys, what I'm saying, had came in there, and they was acting a fool or whatever, and the lady was real cool. What I'm saying, she was cool, calm, and collected or whatever. But these guys came up in there, what I'm saying, acting a fool, all this other stuff. She said, "Hey, y'all need to chill out and stuff like that," and then, you know, guy want to flex his muscle. He young, what I'm saying, hot and stuff. What I'm saying, trying to get our amp. Man, he said, man, get the hell about my face, and then called her a bitch. She said, "Oh, bitch, right?" She said, "You could go ahead and get up out of the store." And he said, "Man, I ain't going nowhere." And he pushed her. I saw this. I saw this. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's when another dude, man, he came flying out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, and tackled this dude to the floor. And this was all in the store, and started letting. You know what I'm saying? I'm like young, man. I'm young. I'm like maybe about what? 12, 11 or something like that. And this was back then. Now you see a lot of stuff that's been going on. You hear about them places getting robbed. You hear about stuff that be going on. Like Family Dollar is not like a wholesome place. It's becoming like, if you don't find anything at Walmart, guess where you go? You go to Family Dollar or you go to Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is even worse. 1900, damn. I see my eyes people stealing out of Family Dollar at Dollar Tree. Yeah, and fights. Hey, that's why like when I go there, man, because I ain't gonna lie, man, I go to Dollar Tree, I go to Family Dollar. Shit, you got to do what you got to do. Everybody want to sit up here. Oh no, I'm going to Target. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? All these, I'm going to Tom Thumb or goddamn Kroger and all this other stuff. Man, look, man, or straight, Walmart. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you go in there, man. It's a lot of people that just go in there. They don't even be buying nothing. Like what Steven said, they go in there and it's 5-finger discount all day. And it makes the franchise look real bad. Now, don't get me wrong, Walmart it started to lose its edge. But see, the thing about Walmart got smart, okay? Because I don't know if y'all realize, Walmart used to be open 24/7, at least where I'm at. It was open 24/7, 365. I think after COVID, they stopped doing that. Next thing you know, Walmart was shutting down. They shut down at 11 or 12 or something like that. Yeah, 5-finger. Yeah, that just like if I'm with Sugar, you know what I'm saying, and we want to do like a little Bonnie and Clyde thing or something like that. She could run the play. I'd be like, look, hey, Sugar, what you gonna do is you gonna distract him, all right? You gonna wear something real nice. You know what I'm saying? You gonna wear something real tight. You know what I'm saying? Have him looking. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab us a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and ride out. And that's how they be doing it. And you know these guys be thirsty anyways. Especially at the Family Dollar, man. That's where everybody go to holler at each other and shit. You said Walmart is 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. Not where I'm at. Not where I'm at. Shit. It was like where we was at. It was open 24/7. Steven, over here in the Dallas area. And there would still be people up and stuff. Said me and my buddies were still cases of beer and DVD at 2 a.m. back in the day. Man, you crazy, Ted. You probably still going on beer runs and shit. On liquor runs and shit. Nah, but it messes up the quality of the store. And there's some people that actually just go in there just to really shop and spend their hard-earned money and stuff like that. But you still have you got the young people that want to come up in there, you know what I'm saying, and try to get over. Yeah, right. You probably going to Specs and shit, you know what I'm saying, up in there trying. But nah, Specs, man, they got security in that motherfucker. I'm talking about Specs. I don't know if y'all got a Specs over there in like Total Wine, and it's kind of like Total Wine and all that. But they be having security. I know some of that stuff, like some of the liquors and stuff, like the popular liquors and stuff, they got them locked up. Like the white Hennessy, they got that locked up. You gotta ask somebody for that. Come on, lady. What are you doing? Hell yeah, Chad be up in there 5-finger discount all day. Be like, look, man, I need some incense right now. Yeah, Remy. Yeah, a lot of that stuff you can't even, you gotta ask them for it and stuff. But it messes up the quality of the store, man. You know what I'm saying? And then also you got to realize, a lot of people don't understand this. I mean, they sell tobacco products and alcohol at Family Dollar. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, they got wine, but they got beer. You understand? They got wine and they got beer. So that also, is an aspect that people got to look at too. It messes up the quality of the store. When I go in there, man, and I'm with my kids, man, I tell them not to touch anything, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell them not to touch anything. Yeah, they'll play with their toy. Hey, daddy, I want this, I want that, stuff like that. But I'll be like, yeah, okay, put it back or whatever, unless you want to pay for it. And the reason why I do that, man, is because when you walk in, they're already expecting something bad to take place. You know what I'm saying? They're already looking at you like, okay, yeah, this mofo finna steal something. Or his kids are gonna mess up stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I actually got into it with the lady or whatever because she told my kids to put the toys back and everything like that. And I said, ma'am, that's all. And this was at Family Dollar. I said, ma'am, no, that's all right. I could tell them to do that and everything. And you know what? She had the audacity to be like, well, sir, you need to tell you. I said, well, sir, I don't need to do shit. I was like, those are my motherfucking kids. Okay? And she like, well, you don't have to use any profanity or anything like that. What? Because I said those are my motherfucking kids. I'm not cursing at you. I'm telling you those are my kids, and you are not their mom. I will discipline them, not you. Well, I'm just doing my job. No, what you're doing is you're being over the top. Think about it when you were 5 years old or when you was 7 or 8 years old. Okay, you just want to sit up here and you want to try to cause confrontation. I got them. I said, go back where you at. We're gonna purchase whatever we get, and we will clean it up. Oh, y'all talking about fried chicken? Y'all having a whole nother conversation. Shit, I'm over here. Right. So, what do y'all think about border control? What do y'all think about border control and immigration? What's y'all thoughts on it? You said it's a problem? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I don't mind. I don't mind illegals actually being in here. The problem that I have is, okay, you have a lot of people here, that come from a different country that actually want to come here and actually want to live productive lives and stuff. Okay. Now, you might have, a lot of people here that don't have papers, that that don't have their cards or whatever, or aren't citizens and everything, but they're out working the normal U.S. Citizen here. They're outworking them. They're working for less, and they're actually coming over here and not playing any games and being productive. Whereas you have these U.S. citizens who have, who pay their taxes, this, that, and the third, but they want they want above and beyond money, but they don't go above and beyond with their work, if that makes any sense. Okay? That's why I don't really trip on people that come over from the border as much as some people do. Now, yes, I understand that there's going to be people here that that come here with bad intentions. There's nothing that you can do sometimes to stop that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like what Greg Abbott tried to do here, and he made it a state crime for immigration and stuff like that, in which Biden, he had a problem with that and everything. But we got to understand that a lot of these people, that they're coming here and they're outworking us. That's why, a lot of a lot of people are complaining about immigrants getting loans and stuff. You said, I'm not going to touch this conversation. Nah, sugar, go ahead, sweetie. Go ahead. We an open book around here. I respect everybody's opinion. You've been on here. You the queen. Go ahead. Say what you got to say. You said let the border be open. Give people a chance to change their life to a better place of living. Yeah, I'm with you, Stephen. I'm with you. Lazy folks want to get money for D plus ever. Exactly. And that's been the American MO, pretty much, for the most part. That's been their MO. They want to come here. They want to, oh, well, I'm not working for that. Well, guess what? You got that Hispanic that comes over from a very messed up environment, damn near losing their life, going through all the turmoil that they go through over there or whatever, and they just happy to be working somewhere. They'll take a $8 an hour job where you complaining about it, and they'll group up in a big house, save up all their money, or not in a big house, in a small apartment. They might have to sleep on the floor or something like that. It'd be like 8, 9, 10 of them up in there. But they get up, they go to work. Next thing you know, they buying land, they buying property. You know what I'm saying? They also putting back money. You know what I'm saying, to try to help the ones that are over there, and then get them over here so that they can start getting businesses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole different mentality. The U.S. don't have that type of mentality, especially these people out here. You know why? Because we're so busy killing each other. You got 18-year-old gun laws that you're trying to decrease the age to permitless carry. Well, what do you think that's going to happen? That's a free for all for people, us killing each other. Look at places like Chicago killing each other. Look at places like Dallas, they're killing each other. Look at places like Memphis, they killing each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about our own community. Whereas over there, there might be some stuff that's going on and stuff like that. But 9 times out of 10, they looking out for one another. And they coming over here, they like, damn, this is a great opportunity. Shit, they might not be getting paid what they get over there, what we getting paid over here or whatever. They're like, damn, $8 or $10 an hour. Wow, that's great. I'll take it. And it might be some back-breaking work, But we looking at it like, oh no, we ain't doing that. I want this, I want that. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing that that's why they are taking your job. But you want to sit up here and you want to complain about it. Yeah, 10 people, $7. Take care of people first, then worry about other countries. Yeah, but a lot of them bring it on themselves though, Sugar. A lot of them bring it on themselves. Not talking about you, but you got to think about the. Okay, a lot of people they bring it on themselves because you got them ones that they want to look. I'm all for getting your money and stuff like that, but after a while, you got to figure out, okay, am I gonna go legal? You know what I'm saying, or am I gonna go legit? Or am I gonna do something, man? If you 40 some odd years old and 50 years old and you still trying to hop in the game and stuff like that, man, you setting yourself up for risk. You know what I'm saying? And of course we got organized crime with people that are older and stuff like that. But I'm talking about if you want to decrease your chances, to be successful and try to, I would say, get off home free to a certain extent. Immigrate, the ones that build houses, streets, cleaning, landscape, roofing. Yeah, that's facts. They the one building everything. I mean, shit. But in the beginning, though, Stephen, to Sugar's point, remember? I remember back in the day. Then I'm a leave off on this point right here, though. I'm glad you touched on that. It used to be black construction. It was black folks that was mainly doing construction, doing road work, sheetrock, building houses, stuff like that. That was us. Because who you think that built the country? But after a while, you got to look what ended up happening. You started to see a whole nother transition. Some of these guys didn't want to do the work no more. You know what I'm saying? Of course, drugs that have really killed our community too. And alcoholism. You know what I'm saying? Violence, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now you have these guys that are. I like to see black owned construction companies, black owned pretty much everything as it pertains to the the industrial. Guys that that own trucking companies, black owned trucking company, like the I forget her name. She's a millionaire, almost damn near. I think nah, she's not damn near a millionaire, but she's a black woman and she owns a trucking company. You can look her up. That's what I'm talking about. But in the beginning, it was looked at as oh yeah, this was a Caucasian dominated field and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Or this is just for Latino stuff like that. Nah, you got to think about it that we was doing all of that. I'm not rich because I can't be you. No, 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 no. Right. I understand. I know. I understand that. But look, everybody got I look at it from a perspective of when they come over here, and it's not just Hispanics either. It's not just Hispanic. Now what I do have a problem with is them. If you're gonna give them, billions of dollars, millions of dollars, I'm talking about like, to over there to, you know, uh, what's going on with the situation with the pack. Hold on one sec. With the Israel situation and all of that whole situation, I have I have I have my feelings about that. Giving money because we gotta start fixing what's going on within our own society before you can start giving money, to them. But I'm talking about the guys that are sincerely coming over here that want to get educated or want to learn something and learn a skill, learn a trade or whatever, and then go ahead and be make it productive or whatever, and then help others. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the ones that are coming over here just to destroy everything. I kind of really didn't. I mean, I kind of really don't understand what you were to a certain extent what you were saying, sugar. Just a little bit. I'm kind of a little bit thrown off, just a little bit. But I don't have no problem with people that come over here and try to live productive lives and stuff. It's the ones that want to wreak havoc on everybody. That's what I have a problem with. Hell, and while we sitting up in here, we're actually, I don't really, our country, yeah, we live here, but I'm not like this old patriotic dude or anything like that because this is the United Snakes of America. I mean, they've been snaking us since the beginning, right? We still don't get the credit that we deserve. I mean, let's just talk about us for a second. You know what I'm saying? They they don't really want to touch trying to get reparations. It's like when we talk about reparations or whatever, it's like people are allergic to talking about something like that. You know what I'm saying? But we got it. We got to continue to talk about it though. But that's a whole nother topic of discussion for a whole nother day. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Make sure y'all like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications so that you are notified. Until then, it's straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I'll get at you later.